Hello, everyone. This is Carrie from Celestial Forecasts with your intuitive channeled message for Friday, December 10th. Let's start with letters, as I always do, names and zodiacs before we dive into the messages here for today. And it is general advice, as always. Please keep that in mind throughout and take from it always what makes sense for you, just like any card reading without the cards, and release what doesn't. All right, so let me go ahead and tap into the energy of the collective here today and see what presents itself. Well, I'm focused on letters, but I'm actually seeing letters that spell a name. So I'm seeing an M, I'm seeing an A, an R, and a K, which of course spells Mark. So somebody's name could be Mark, that could be your name, that could be a nickname for somebody. Mark. I'm seeing it spelled M-A-R-K, but I'm also picking up off of M-A-R-C for those of you that relate to that. So somebody's name is Mark. That's the first thing I'm picking up here as far as letters that are actually spelling out a name. I'm seeing an L. I'm seeing a P. S. G. M. Q. B. D. An H, and an E. Okay, so those are today's letters, and I've already picked up off of Mark. I'm seeing Ed and various forms of Ed. Eddie, Edward, Edwin. I'm also seeing Rudy. That could be someone's actual name, or it could be a nickname. I'm seeing it as R-U-D-Y and R-U-D-I. That could also be for Rudolph or Rodolfo. I'm hearing Samson, so that could be someone's first name or a last name. Samson, S-A-M-P-S-O-N and S-A-M-S-O-N. Greg or Gregory. Mitchell or Mitch, Mitchie. I'm also hearing that. Michelle. May is also coming through here. And that could also be a significant month for some of you. You could be dealing with a Taurus or a Gemini. And I haven't even tapped into the zodiac signs yet, so that's a possibility. Melissa also coming through. Felicia. I'm hearing Ellie and Emily. Delilah. Dina, Diane, and Diana. Dolly. I'm seeing it spelled the traditional way, D-O-L-L-Y, as well as D-O-L-L-I-E. I'm also seeing Devin. I'm seeing Davida, so I guess the female version of David, Davida. This is interesting. I'm seeing Aniston. Okay, obviously similar to like Jennifer Aniston. But it's either somebody's first or last name. But I'm picking more of out of the energy of like a first name for somebody. Aniston is somebody's first name. But again, of course, for some of you, if you relate to that, it's somebody's last name. Stone, or stony that's coming through. Paul is also coming through, or somebody could go by Polly. Could also be Pauline for someone. Paulina. Amanda is also coming through. Bill is also coming through. Brandon. And Ariel. Ariel is also coming through. And I'm also hearing Chance. Yeah, somebody's name could be Chance, or the person that you're thinking about, or your name could be Chance. And lastly, I'm picking up off of Chandler, either first or last name. And I'm seeing Smith also, again, first or last name. It's like I want to gravitate away from the names, but I still keep picking up off of names, and I'm now seeing Jackie or Jack. Jacqueline. And last one could be Kelly. And I'm also seeing Kathy. And Morris. Morris is coming through. And the last one is Nicholas or Nick. Okay, I think that's it for the names. That's a lot. Zodiac signs. So I've already mentioned Taurus and Gemini. I'm picking up off of Scorpio and Sagittarius, Libra, Aries, Leo, Aquarius, and lastly, Virgo. All right, so what are today's messages? Somebody really misses you. I pick up off of that quite a bit when someone's missing someone. And there's this melancholy energy that I pick up. Somebody's lonely. They're not with you. You're missing them. They're missing you. This doesn't have to be a romantic partnership. It could be a relative. It could be a friend. I'm hearing 2 states. So you guys could be a distance of 2 states away from each other, if that makes sense. Or you guys come from 2 different states, but live in the same vicinity. So however way that makes sense. I'm also picking up that somebody had to travel home to visit family, maybe for the holiday season. It could be somebody's birthday or a special occasion. Whatever the case might be, somebody needs to travel home. And what that means for some of you is you're not going to be able to spend the holidays together. And I know that that probably hurts you, and it's something that you might have been looking forward to. They were looking forward to it as well. It makes them just as sad that they can't actually be with you on Christmas Day during the holiday season. But there's this energy that I'm picking up where there's something going on in their family dynamic that they need to be there. It could be an illness as well. Maybe a parent or a grandparent is ill and they needed to fly home. Because if they could, they would be with you. But I'm just picking up it's out of their control this time. They need to travel to be able to be with their immediate family. That's just what I'm picking up here. I'm also picking up off of holiday activities, holiday surprises, parties. But this is in a work environment. So some of you guys might receive Christmas bonuses, unexpected promotions during that event. You know, I'm picking up that whoever's in charge will recognize particular employees. So I'm picking up off of rewards, whether it could be a trophy, it could be a monetary award, could be a gift card, however way that presents itself to you. But some of you guys are going to be recognized for your efforts at your job. And I'm picking up for some of you guys that it's much needed. Maybe money is just a little bit tight this holiday season. So this comes as a saving grace to help you out when you least expect it. And I'm getting for some of you that you don't even realize that maybe you've been nominated for something or your name is included amongst those who will be recognized. So if you don't see it coming, it's very unexpected, but some of you guys will be applauded for your efforts. And this is in a work environment, as I've mentioned. Let's see what else. I'm seeing a piece of it's like a vintage wedding dress. So I'm picking up that someone is inheriting a wedding dress from either a grandmother, a mother figure, a relative. It's somebody very close to the bride. And there is a wedding dress that's going to be handed down. And I'm picking up that it's an honor that this is being handed down. So if you're able to resonate with that, there's something very special about the gesture of this dress being handed down from generation to generation. I'm picking up off of the energy from the 1800s. It's vintage. It's an older dress, but it's beautiful. So hopefully that makes sense for somebody, because I'm picking up that someone's inheriting this dress and it's amazing, and it means the world to not only the person that's handing it down, but to the person that's receiving it. That could also apply to engagement rings that are being passed down from one generation to the next. And there's something very special about that. Let's see what else. Let me grab one last message for the collective here. Okay, I'm picking up off of the energy of a coffee shop. Either somebody works at a coffee shop, or you and this person are going to end up meeting in a coffee shop. Somebody could also really love coffee. Maybe you both do. And I'm picking up that there are important conversations that need to happen between you and this person, but they want to meet up in a location where it's going to allow you guys to just relax and be able to have this conversation without much pressure. There's something here that needs to be discussed between the two of you, and it's about your relationship. This could be an ex. I'm picking this up for some of you guys, which is interesting because I just did a post on my Instagram page, and it's about ex partnerships. By the time I post this, it would have been posted the day prior, so you might want to check that one out. It'll be on my Instagram page, and it's a post on what the ex-partner is really thinking about the separation. So I'm kind of picking up off of that type of energy where they contact you and they're like, hey, can we meet up? There's something that I really need to say to you. And maybe you guys had a falling out, but maybe enough time has passed that you're willing to lend them an ear and just be able to hear them out, whatever it is that they need to say to you. So I'm picking up off of a past love who wants to reconnect here. All right, that's what I'm getting this time, guys. I do hope that the messages that came through this time, you're able to resonate with it. And I so totally enjoy reading through the comments to see what I've picked up and how it resonates in your life. It's an absolute blessing, and I really appreciate you guys who take the time to share your experiences and your life story with me. So thank you guys so very much. That's it for today. And just a reminder, I do these Monday through Friday, so I will be taking a break from the channeled messages for the weekend and back at it on Monday. All right, guys, so that's it for now. Thank you so very much, and I'll see you then. Take care.